Welcome to CBS Mornings. As you see, we're feeling a little festive on this Christmas Eve. I'm Gayle King.
I'm Tony Dokoupil.
And I'm Nate Burleson.
We're all here. Let's go to today's eye-opener. It's your world in 90 seconds.
I wish everybody a Merry Christmas.
We hope peace will prevail and this pandemic will go away.
Billions around the world are getting ready to celebrate Christmas.
My favorite thing is the Christmas tree. Me too.
People across the country are taking to the skies this holiday season.
Several airlines are blaming the coronavirus for grounding flights.
If you still need a very last-minute Christmas gift, we have some helpful ideas.
We're seeing things delayed up to 3 months and more.
And we'll look back at the history of the Christmas tree, how it became a fixture of the season.
They were symbols of fertility and regeneration.
There is a significant winter storm hitting the West Coast.
Torrential rain and heavy mountain snow expected right into Christmas Day.
In the Rockets and Pacers game, Army soldier Aaron Kern was surprised by his daughter after 8 months apart.
An unusual visitor brought Christmas joy to children visiting a Paris aquarium.
It's Swimming Santa. St. Nick posed and swam with the fish as kids gathered and watched in awe.
1st and 10. Tannehill fires. Caught!
Thursday night football. Titans hosting the 49ers.
Game's final seconds. Randy Bullock from 44 yards out.
And he's got it.
Good, baby. Merry Christmas.
Yes, sir. Dubs with the holiday.
This morning's Eye Opener is presented by Progressive, making it easy to bundle insurance.
Did that put you in the mood for the weekend? We hope so. Welcome to a very special Christmas Eve edition of CBS Mornings. It's not only just Christmas Eve. What else is it, Nate? It's a big day around here.
It's Tony's birthday.
Happy birthday,
Happy
Tony
birthday.
Dokoupil.
Thank you very much. 41. So instead of wearing Christmas red, I'm wearing old man gray.
Have you been naughty or nice?
A little bit of both, as I like to mix it up, a balance.
You were
Balanced
great.
year.
Very, very well. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you very much.
As you can see, we're all dressed up, even with the gray, ready for Santa to hurry down our chimneys tonight. Are you ready? Yeah, you are. So even though it's a holiday of sorts, we still got a lot going on this morning, including some big music stars who are talking about Brandi Carlile to lead us off. She just scored 5 Grammy nominations this year. The singer sat down with Anthony Mason to talk about her new album and who she turned to when she came out nearly 19 years ago.
Also, we'll have a very special holiday performance from country music star Carly Pearce. We'll find out what was going through her mind when she won the CMA's Female Vocalist of the Year award.
I'm looking forward to that. But hold on, Nate. Were you naughty or nice is the question.
I like what you said. It's a balance. A little bit of both.
Yeah, you answer first. All right, we recorded parts of the broadcast leading up to today. So right now, let's go to the newsroom for a live check of your morning headlines.
Well, good morning. I'm Mola Lange in New York. The newest COVID outbreak is causing some trouble at airports this morning for some Americans traveling for Christmas holidays. United Airlines has canceled more than 165 of today's flights, many due to Omicron-related staffing shortages. Delta Airlines has also canceled at least 115. With all that in mind, probably a good idea to check with your carrier before heading to the airport. Well, if you are one of the thousands who is going to celebrate the new year in Times Square, you might want to consider other plans. Because of the Omicron variant, New York City Mayor Bill de Blasio announced just 15,000 people will be allowed into Times Square for the iconic ball drop. That's about a quarter of the typical crowd. But perhaps some good news in all of this. The FDA has authorized a second pill to help fight severe COVID. Merck's pill is said to reduce hospitalizations and deaths by about 30% in high-risk people. Former Minnesota police officer was found guilty in the shooting death of Daunte Wright. The jury, which at one point seemed on the verge of deadlock, found Kim Potter guilty on 2 counts of manslaughter. David Schumann from our Minneapolis station WCCO was in the courtroom when the verdict was handed down.
We, the jury, on the charge of manslaughter in the first degree, find the defendant guilty.
Kim Potter showed little emotion as the jury found her guilty of first and second degree manslaughter. Moments later, her husband called out to her as she was placed in handcuffs.
Love you, Kim.
Potter shot and killed Daunte Wright as he tried to flee from a traffic stop in April, claiming she mistakenly fired her gun, thinking it was her taser. Prosecutors said Potter's actions were reckless and negligent, and she should be held accountable. While testifying on the stand, the former police officer broke down and apologized.
I'm sorry it happened. I didn't want to hurt anybody. What's his name?
The fatal shooting sparked protests in the city of Brooklyn Center near Minneapolis, where at the time, former police officer Derek Chauvin was on trial for killing George Floyd. On Thursday, a different reaction outside the courthouse. Wright's mother, Katie Bryant, thanked the community for their support.
Police officers are not going to continue to pull their gun instead of their taser, and we made this happen.
For CBS Mornings, I'm David Schumann in Minneapolis.
Well, Potter faces up to 15 years in prison for the most serious charge, but she could end up serving only half of that because of state sentencing guidelines. Prosecutors say they will seek a longer term. Joan Didion, one of the most influential writers of her generation,